What is up, you sexy beasts? Hey, I feel like this relationship is going pretty well, you know, between me and you. So let me tell you a bit more about myself. Back in 2013, I would have been a young 19-year-old pup. I was training for a half marathon, and I got the cold, the flu, and as a young guy, I wasn't going to stop training. So I trained through my sickness, and one day I went for a run in the rain, and I remember that night, just massive chest pains, wasn't able to lie down, had to kind of sit up in a chair and try and sleep. Ended up in hospital for 2 weeks with something that they call pericarditis. That's basically when you get inflammation around the membrane of the heart. So I had like fluid around my heart. They were about to pop a needle into my chest to drain away the fluid at one stage. Luckily the fluid kind of went away after a couple of weeks. And every year since that happened, I get a mild case of pericarditis, a bit of tightness in the chest. They say I have some scar tissue on the membrane around the heart where the infection was. And so when the weather changes, it gets cold, sometimes that membrane tightens up, and I get kind of tight chest and short of breath. And so that's been my life the last couple of weeks, hence you haven't really seen me train. I'm 100% back to normal now. After years of dealing with this, I know how to do it. I just take 2 weeks off, have some anti-inflammatories, and just wait for it to go. And when I get over it and I'm ready to train again, I always do this workout first. It's a really nice little workout to get back into it, get the whole body moving. Super simple. I do 10 rounds of 5 pull-ups, and I just do the standard gymnastics kip, no butterflies. 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, 5 handstand push-ups, 10 wall balls, and 10 GHD sit-ups. So 5, 5, 5, 10, 10. I did 10 rounds of that, and it feels amazing. I just finished it. It took me about 30 minutes. The old strain there, about to hit 10, 9.8. So if you've had some time off training or you've been sick, try that workout as your first one back. 10 rounds, 5 pull-ups, 5 push-ups, 5 handstand push-ups, 10 wall balls, 10 GHD sit-ups. So you would have seen me do the ROMWOD this morning in the video, and maybe on Instagram you might have noticed a few ROMWOD posts popping up, and that is because I'm doing a 30-day challenge, and I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but I'm the worst at keeping a secret. I have to tell everyone what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna tell you, it doesn't matter. So I'm doing these 30-day challenges, and I thought about it. If I was honest with myself, the most limiting factor in my fitness, the reason I can't snatch 100 kgs, the reason my butterfly pull-ups suck at the moment, I would say it's contributed mostly to my lack of mobility and flexibility. I can't squat very deep, my shoulders feel tight, so I can't open up for the kip. And so I decided for my first 30-day challenge, I'm gonna stretch every day for 30 days and see what it does. You know, put a conscious effort in to improving my mobility. And I chose ROMWOD to be my vehicle or my method of doing this. And that is because we used to use ROMWOD at my affiliates, my gyms, and the members used to love it and rave about it. And obviously I've got a bunch of good friends, Noah Olsen, James Newbury, Cara Saunders, a bunch of ROMWOD athletes. So I know the guys who own ROMWOD, Ryan and Scott, and just great people. So I thought, I'm gonna try this, see if it works, and report back. So today was day number 4, so very early days, but I'm gonna see it through 30 days, track it, record it, and then report back. So that should be fun. A little update on the US trip to the games. I got my visa through, that's been approved, so still waiting on my travel exemption. But this morning I got a bunch of messages from a bunch of you with a post from Mat Fraser about wanting a videographer and a photographer to help him out at the games to shoot the hard work pays off community workouts. So I put my application in, and who knows, maybe I'll be working for Mat Fraser at the games. Fingers crossed. If you know Matt, put in a good word for me, or do something. It's Mat Fraser holding a massive Snickers bar. So as I mentioned, Mat Fraser posted this image on a story this morning. It says, our team is expanding. Photographer, videographer, that's me, for hard work pays off. Swipe up for Google Form application. Immediate need is for the 29th of the 7th through to the 1st of the 8th for the game. So I'm not sure if he's looking for a permanent person or just a contractor for that weekend, but regardless, I applied, and fingers crossed I could be working with the man himself. That'll be unreal. That'll be just a perfect story, you know? Get the exemption to travel, but then work for Mat Fraser at the games. Meet the man, shoot some content for him. That'll be, yeah, that'll be unreal. So let's hope that I get that role. Some pretty massive news in the CrossFit space this morning. If you saw the article on the Morning Chalk Up, Jason Dunlop, who's a former Nike executive, has come on board as the new president of CrossFit. It says here that Dunlop was responsible for Nike's direct-to-customer business across 41 countries in Europe, the Middle East, and Africa, directing store growth and digital expansion. Jason says that through its passionate community and proven ability to transform lives, CrossFit has come a long way from its humble roots. But it has barely begun to tap its unlimited global potential. I'm confident that we can build CrossFit into an iconic worldwide brand on par with Nike and Starbucks. And I'm excited today to join the CrossFit community as I was 5 years ago when I first walked into a CrossFit box and felt that sense of community, inclusivity, and mission, Dunlop said. So pretty cool that he's been CrossFitting for 5 years. He also worked at Starbucks, and that's a pretty big statement to say that he believes that the CrossFit brand can become something similar to a Nike or a Starbucks on a world stage. I've said this before, and I'm so guilty of it myself. I can be so impatient when it comes to the changes I want to see with CrossFit and the improvements I want to see. I want them now. You know, I want the changes to happen now. And the reality is these companies are like big ships. They take a while to kind of make turns and change direction. And I do believe that behind the scenes, CrossFit is making some major changes to see our brand, our sport, the affiliates, everything that is CrossFit become better and to become more professional. So this is another great step in the right direction to get some big heads on the team, people that just think big, that have worked with big brands like Nike for years, and just have a different mindset, a big thinking, big vision mindset, So yeah, I'm excited to see what Jason Dunlop can bring to the team and to continue to see the great changes that CrossFit is making. Sexy Beast Tribe, I'm going to keep it nice and short today. I've got lots of work to get done before we head off to New Zealand, hopefully this weekend on a family holiday, and then when I come back, hopefully straight on the plane to the States for the games. It's starting to feel more like a reality. So it is going to cost a whole lot of money, but that is on me. The only thing I would ask from you guys is to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you watch my videos because it does all help, liking, commenting, sharing the channel with other friends and people that might be interested in this stuff. That goes a long way and that helps me and makes it all worth it. So if you can do that for me, that'll be amazing. Guys, keep roaring love, stay sexy, and we'll chat soon. Bye.